Hey, good morning everybody. How we doing? Matt Modi here with OddsJam. And what we're going to do in this video, I got some NBA player props for you guys to lock in today. So I'm recording this Tuesday, November 15th. Let's get into it. Of course, using OddsJam to find these positive expected value player props. What I'll say is that they're not a ton of availability right now. I did find a couple that I really like that I am going to lock in, but as the day goes on, I will continue to post plays that I like. So make sure to follow me on Twitter at JediModi for all of my picks moving forward, or all of my picks that aren't on the YouTube channel, I should say. But regardless, we can get into it. The first play that I'm going to lock in here. So the odds changed a little bit, but it's still positive expected value. So let me give this a refresh. And what we're looking at here is Kevin Durant under 6.5 assists, minus 112 at Bet Rivers or Barstool. I'm going to go ahead and take this one on Barstool. So minus 112 are the odds. It's still positive expected value, so I'm still going to take it. I'm going to put about 3/4 of a unit on this one. Kevin Durant under 6.5 assists. So let's chat about it. The OddsJam no vig line calculates this to be at about minus 118. This number comes from it's just pulled from the sharpest sportsbooks in the world that have been back tested and confirmed as the sharpest. So we kind of use this OddsJam no vig line, this OddsJam perfect line, to set the market of what a player prop, in this case, should truly be priced at. In this case, the true line of it is at about minus 118. We can get it on Bet Rivers at minus 112. You can also get it on FanDuel at minus 113, PointsBet at minus 115, DraftKings at minus 115 as well. All positive expected value plays. The best odds, obviously, is what I took it at Bet Rivers at minus 112. So the math behind it, of course, this play is going to be positive EV because it showed up on the OddsJam positive EV page. The reason why I like this one is there's a couple reasons why. Number one, when you're looking at player props, you want to compare to the sharp sportsbooks, right? You want to see, okay, what do the sharp sportsbooks have this priced at? Pinnacle, all the way down at minus 166. Bet Online, all the way down at minus 167. Two of the sharpest sportsbooks in the world that do a great job pricing plays, even player props specifically, have this priced as significantly more favorable to occur than the reflected odds of the onshore sportsbooks. Now, when a market first opens up and player props generally get posted a little bit late, the onshore sportsbooks, like the ones you see on the far left here, your PointsBets, your FanDuel, your Caesars, your Bet Rivers, which is what we block this in on, they limit how much money they'll accept when a market first opens because they don't want to get taken advantage of by people loading a play that's mispriced. So because of that, their lines don't change as quickly as they should. So yes, there are limits on how much money they will accept, but that does mean that what they will accept, they're probably getting taken advantage of. Where the sharp sportsbooks, like the Pinnacles, the Bet Onlines of the world, that accept more action, that accept more money, their odds are reflected sooner. So that's why I like both of them having it in the minus 160s compared to the rest of the onshore sportsbooks. So this is going to be my first player prop of the day, the Kevin Durant under 6.5 assists. In terms of his projections, I looked it up. He hits this under 50% of the time. He averages about 5.5 assists a game. So I think this is a good one. You know, the Kings don't have a great defense. Hopefully that leads to Kevin Durant scoring more as opposed to assisting more. So this is going to be my first play. Let me just refresh this one. The odds changed so consistently. Just want to make sure that I'm constantly getting the best odds. And the next one that I wanted to lock in here, and I don't love the juice being all the way at minus 141, but I just think it's such a good play that I will take it. This another one on Bet Rivers, Kelly Olynyk over 2.5 assists. So let me go ahead and lock this one in. I'm going to put a full unit on this one. We're looking at Jazz versus Knicks. We're going to player assists. Kelly Olynyk over 2.5. Yes, minus 141. Certainly not fun, but I'm going to go ahead and put a full unit on this one. Go ahead and lock it in. That bet has been placed. So the reason why I like this one, of course, got to talk about the math first. No vig odds priced this at about minus 144. Bet Rivers has it at minus 141. Positive expected value. Looking at the sportsbooks and what they price it at. Pinnacle, all the way up at minus 178. Bet Online, excuse me, all the way up at minus 167. And then like even some other onshore ones, DraftKings minus 165, Caesars minus 166, BetMGM minus 175. No book has it below minus 150. And Bet Rivers has it at minus 141. This is also another stat in which the player heavily trends over this amount. Kelly Olynyk has hit this in 10 of his last 14 games. Now, 3 assists is not a lot. Obviously, the odds reflect that in the -141, but I still think it's worth accepting at those odds. The Knicks are also, I think, a bottom 6 defense in terms of assists allowed. So, Olynyk didn't hit it in his last game. He hit it in the game before that. I think he's due for it in this one. So this is going to be my second and final player prop for the day. None of these other ones I thought were that good of value, and I don't want to force picks just for the sake of having more than 2. So 2 for you guys today, 2 assist props. If you're tailing these bets, comment on the video, let me know. Again, hit me up on Twitter at JediModi for all of my plays moving forward. But that's all I got for you guys. So, and again, if you could comment on the video and also like it, helps me out a ton. But other than that, enjoy the games tonight and have a good one.